All right, welcome back. Um, we are. This is episode 3. No, this is episode 4. All right, episode 4. I've made some changes from episode 3. Um, so I fixed some of this. A little janky. I dig some of that out yet. But basically, I added a turn here that goes up and around. And then I have a cone here with a splitter. So it drops and sells some of the coal. And then the rest runs over here to the coal generator. So I got that running. And then the dirt is just selling like it was. I just threw a elbow on it. Straight down the line it goes. Yeah, that's right here. Yeah, right underneath of this here. I put an elbow and it just runs out here. And then if you come over here to the frother, that issue, I wasn't sure how to fix it right now, so I just doubled it up so it's sending all of it into here, and then it goes into the sorter, and will come out over here in the storage, which I haven't checked. So yeah, we got diamond ore. That's all coming through. So I haven't had any silicon to check, make sure that's going through. But I've been running a lot of coal to keep the coal plant power. And then I move this over here and it is running off of the plant. So as long as the plant is on, I am generating oil to sell. So I'm always making money. Um, kind of dug it out earlier and then I put it right next to this hole. I dug this little channel out so it'd fit in here. So then we can keep digging into here, making that money. Oh, and I put this little slab right here for the fuel tank. So it can sit right there. Have a nice spot out of the way. Well, I've got a decent amount of coal built up, so I want to dig into some of this pay dirt here. I see there's a bunch of pay dirt right there. You can see I dug way down in there with the coal. Flatten some of this out here. So we'll run all this. I'm just gonna run the payloader for quite a while now that we got everything running itself. Just keep the plant fed. So right now we're just in the need to make money. I got a little bit of money in the bank, but we still have that massive loan over our head. So need to get that paid off. Yeah, let's get a lot of this all dug out. Just starting to widen this hole out because it's pretty far in there. And I might invest in some dynamite or something and blow the ceiling out of that. I ain't sure yet. But I have everything to sort or the blasted rock and that, so might be what I do is blow that. I'll see how much it's gonna cost. It costs quite a bit for dynamite. Nampo. But I think that might be a good investment. Take some of this and just let's go to the store. So let's see how much is 100 ammo. 16,000. Okay, that's not too bad. It's detonator right there. Okay, let's set a bunch of this up. Just get a lot of this down so we don't have to deal with all this ceiling here. And then we'll just work on cleaning it up this episode. That'll be a good cleanup there. Let's get a little ways away and enjoy the show. Yeah. See, now we have all this coal and stuff to pick up. Knock out a bunch of that ceiling. And I still got some ammo left. All right, let's start loading the plants up with this stuff. Get into our first person view here. Just dig into as much of this as we can. Get as much of this done as we can this episode. Just get a lot of loader running. Starting to get dark. Get a big old scoop of this dirt, rock. And by the end of the episode, we'll let that keep that oil running. We'll see where we're at. Maybe start paying some of this loan back off. Do a good clean out. I may put some money into this loader because I'm wondering if that. Let's check that real. Oh, wear plate. It's at 90%. We're all right. Just keep an eye on the condition of things. Eventually here, I'll probably repaint. I don't know if I'll repaint this one or if I'll save up and buy another one. Buy a newer one. And keep this loader around for one of you guys if you want to come join. Yeah, maybe at some point we'll get into start digging down into the lower pit there. It's just really tight. Get in and out of there. It takes quite a bit of time to move material out, so I'm probably run a conveyor down there. I need to get our funds back up, our funds sitting really good before I do that. So I'm just gonna focus on, digging this hillside till then. Get as much of a scoop as I can, man. This thing's really struggling. Cut through that blast, or through that hole. I was hoping with blasting it, it would loosen it up a little bit, make it easier to pick up, but this loader just really don't have that much power. It really struggles. And I probably should invest in a GPS. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. See where we're sitting at the end of the episode if I do that. A lock on the ground, so we'll jump out of here and we'll see how this thing's. We'll check our coal and see what's all coming through, make sure everything's working right. Yeah, see, we got a good amount collecting, we got a good amount selling. Really nice. running through here. Let's see what's all come through here. Diamond and that. Oh, we got a catch here. What's going on here? Is this our silicon? It is. It's our melted silicon. Okay, so it's having a problem getting by here. It looks like the issue is right here too. It's not. It wasn't level. We'll see if that fixes it. I'll have to go do a couple of scoops and see if I can load this in. I'll just run it back through and see if it makes it. Sometimes well, no, because it always gets jammed up every time I try to rerun it. And that is sad because I lose money that way. Like that's worth like 980 and it's worth more when I can get it in the complete bar. And I'm just going for a little bit of pay. I know we're gonna dig more of that hillside out, but I just want to see if the silicon's still jamming out. So we will do that. Now let's run over there and check. See if it's making it through now. It looks like, and I don't see any catching. Yes, it is making it now. So we fixed that. That's good. All right. Get back to doing this. Some more of this stuff that blew up out of here. You like that, because then I just clean it out, blow up some more. I'll just keep digging at that hillside. Well, we're about to our coal goal here. About 2,000 away, roughly. So we'll just keep digging at this coal. This does not want to dig in. Let's try this angle. It's kind of working. Yeah, there we go. Definitely need a bigger loader. Trying to dig in, but it's just not getting traction. Getting a good amount of that picked up though. Actually feels like we're getting something done this episode. The last few episodes been fighting with the plant, getting everything right. Now we got everything working. Better make some progress. Can't wait to unlock the wind generators as well, because then I will probably make a wind farm to run this whole operation. At least that's the plan, and then we'll start selling all the coal once we can have that. It's just right now, coal is the best fuel to use. This will be our last bucket, and we'll check on our oil and our clean out and see how well we did. We got 24,000. 3,000 oil. Should bring a pretty penny. Just run all the way through. Okay. A bunch of coal sold. How are we looking in the plant here? We got 5,000, so we'll quickly drop that down. I mean, it auto feeds it if it runs out, but We got 208 silicone. All right, let's see what we got. On a diamond and rubies, I do plan on making a setup for. I just have not yet. So the oil is $60,000. 6,000 in gold. And we got about 227 of silicon. Silicon doesn't sell for much, but it doesn't cost me anymore to build this setup because once we get into iron and stuff like that, it'll work for that. That's where usually you make more money. Um, but yeah, we're at $92,000. Let's look and see what investing in a new loader would cost. So the 10 has got a 9.5 yard. This has got an okay, so 254,000 for the 10 or the older one. Um, you know, for $100,000, what are we looking at for horsepower? 518, 400. Yeah, so you have more power from this one, so maybe here after my next episode I should have this one bought because we're only short about 10,000. Let's see, what does this give us? Store. And then actually at 97, it's 30% less if I go buy it at the store. So let's go down and see if I can afford it. If I can afford it, we'll scoop that up. And then we'll be able to get more yardage. A little bit of a ways down here. All the way down to John's implement. We'll try to scoop that up before the episode ends here. But we're about out of time. Gonna make it there or not. Might be the beginning of tomorrow's episode. I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna be doing daily videos, so I say yeah, we're probably gonna end it off here. If you liked the video, like and subscribe. It really helps the algorithm and how my videos get to other people. And that's great. And look at that plant. Look a lot better once I get the walls down. But alrighty. Thank you. Good one, guys.